Good Saturday evening, everybody. This is Stephen Ray, and I wanted to jump here on social media and let you guys know that the weather for tonight is going to be good. The weather for the first half of tomorrow is going to be good. However, there is going to be a slight risk of severe storms for a good portion of northern Mississippi and central Mississippi, including places like Oxford, Mississippi, Tupelo, Mississippi, Greenville, Mississippi, Starkville, and Columbus for the afternoon and evening hours tomorrow. And this goes all the way from just south of St. Louis, Missouri, all the way back just to the north of the area of College Station over in Texas. So this is going to be a very big area for severe storms tomorrow and into tomorrow evening for a good portion of Mississippi. Now, if you watched me last night, there was a smaller portion of Mississippi underneath a severe weather risk. Now it has been expanded to include Eupora, Starkville, Columbus, Vicksburg, Yazoo City, Mississippi, Greenwood, and places in between. This also does include the city of Kosciuszko, Mississippi. If you are in the yellow shaded area, severe storms are possible tomorrow. Damaging wind gusts upwards of 60 to 70, hail quarter to golf ball sized, and tornadoes cannot be ruled out. Now, if you are from Natchez, Mississippi, all the way up to Philadelphia, Brooksville, and Macon, Mississippi, you have a marginal risk of isolated severe storms possible, damaging wind gusts, hail up to quarter sized, and a brief tornado cannot be ruled out. Now, the time of the severe weather potential is going to be tomorrow between 1 p.m. and 10 p.m. For a good portion of northern and central Mississippi. And this is for the central portions of the state between 1 p.m. and 10 p.m. tomorrow. Now, if you are further north towards the Memphis metro area, Oxford or Tupelo, Mississippi, strong to severe thunderstorms the entire mid south, mainly Sunday afternoon and evening. Primary threats are large hail and damaging winds, but an isolated tornado cannot be ruled out. And another major threat that we are going to see from this event and all next week is going to be this right here. As you can see, this right here is the precipitation amount during the next 5 days, starting tomorrow and ending on Thursday. As you can see, a good portion of central Mississippi, including the Jackson metro area, is supposed to see close to 4.5 inches of rain. Meridian is supposed to see close to 3 inches of rain. Hattiesburg is supposed to see 3.5 inches or close to that. Tupelo is supposed to see 2 inches, and Greenville is supposed to see 4 inches of rain between tomorrow and the day on Thursday. So this is going to be a severe weather threat for tomorrow, and then a heavy rain threat with prolonged heavy rain potential between now and until Thursday of next week. And what's going to happen is in the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday time frame, an actual front is going to set up shop across a good portion of Mississippi, and showers and thunderstorms each afternoon are going to ride along that front and produce copious amounts of heavy rain. And these are model indicated QPF totals, total rainfall, and we could see even isolated amounts close to 6 inches of rain over here in Mississippi. So this is going to be a major flooding threat as we get into the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday time frame, and especially with all the heavy rain that fell last week. It is just going to make things even more problematic, and especially if you live near rivers and streams in Mississippi. So this is going to be a prolonged rain event and soggy days with heavy rain and the potential of a few severe storms along the way between tomorrow afternoon and the day on Thursday. So that is the situation. But since tomorrow is Mother's Day, I did want you guys to be weather aware, especially if you guys are over here in Mississippi, and especially if you are north of a line from Vicksburg, Mississippi to Kosciuszko over to West Point and points off to the north and also to the west. You guys need to be under the gun for severe weather tomorrow between 1 and 10 p.m. tomorrow evening. So make sure that you have plenty ways of receiving warnings tomorrow. And once again, if you are near the Memphis metro area, the Oxford area, the University of Ole Miss, or in the Tupelo, Mississippi area, your severe weather threat is mainly in the afternoon and the evening. Large hail and damaging winds are the primary threats, but an isolated tornado cannot be ruled out with this severe weather threat. So this is going to be a quick brush with a couple of severe storms, but a prolonged rain event for a good portion of the southeast. And it is going to be, like I said, unfortunately, a very soggy week next week for a good portion of the southeast. Now, in the event that we do have severe weather tomorrow for any part of Mississippi, any part of Alabama, or any of the other areas, I will be right here providing severe weather updates and long form coverage in the event that these storms get rather nasty over here in Mississippi and especially across the northwestern half of Mississippi. So once again, if you were watching me, basically from Macon to Brooksville, down to Sugar Land, Philadelphia, Jackson, Natchez, or Brookhaven, you guys have a marginal risk of severe storms tomorrow. If you are northwest of that line from Vicksburg up to Kosciuszko, up to West Point, and then curving over to Caledonia, Mississippi, you guys are under the slight risk area for the potential of severe storms possible, damaging winds upwards of 60 to 70 miles per hour, quarter to golf ball sized hail, and tornadoes cannot be ruled out, but the tornadoes are on the lower side of the potential. It looks like the majority is going to be from damaging straight line winds and large hail. And if you know of anybody that right now, if you're watching me in Mississippi, if you know of any family members that live near the Kansas City area, or if they live in northwestern portions of Missouri, you may just want to go on ahead and give them a call or send them a text and let them know that there are a couple of nasty hailstorms over in Kansas that are about to move into Missouri. And that system is what is going to bring the severe weather to our state tomorrow. So the Boot Hill of Missouri right now is under the gun, and Kansas from severe weather tonight, and that system will be moving over our area tomorrow with the potential of large hail and damaging straight line winds with a lower threat of tornadoes. So That's all that I've got for you guys tonight. Now, tonight is going to be absolutely perfect. It is going to be somewhat cool, like the past few nights. And then tomorrow, till about 1 o'clock, should be a pretty nice day. Now, it will be rather warm in advance of these storms, but I think the majority of the rain holds off until about 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and then that's when storms really start to blossom and fire up. And any storm that does pop up tomorrow has the potential to become severe rather quickly. And then that's when I want you guys to go on ahead and have multiple ways of receiving warnings, just in case a severe thunderstorm or the outside risk of a tornado warning is issued for Mississippi tomorrow. So that's all I've got for tonight. I intend to do another severe weather video in the morning to update any time frames or any of the coverage area. And then, like I said, tomorrow and tomorrow night, if there are any severe storms that are ongoing in Mississippi, I intend to do long form tornado and severe weather coverage for you guys because that is the best way for you guys to have a secondary source of severe weather information, just in case your cable goes out, just in case your power goes out. You will have a secondary source to see where these severe storms are going and where they are about to go. So that is the reason that I provide the severe weather coverage here on social media. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening. We will get through this. This is not going to be one of your more significant threats. It doesn't look like, but any severe weather threat we really have to prepare for. So just going ahead and know where you are going to go in the event that we have severe weather tomorrow across Mississippi, and especially the northwestern portions of Mississippi. So once again, this is Stephen Ray. I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening and a wonderful Mother's Day to all the mothers out there tomorrow. I will be back here bright and early in the morning to do another severe weather video and then coverage all day long if it needs it across Mississippi for you guys here on social media. Have a great night, and as always, God bless.